Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Good afternoon, children. General Destroyer here. Brought me here for a lesson to teach you children some nice specs and Christmas coming up. Santa Claus is asking, what do you want? And I know a lot of you children want smartphones now in these days, texting, social media, looking good, So today I'm here to present to you the top 3 smartphones out right now. And, well, actually not out. One's coming out pretty soon. And that's why I want to compare it. You know, a lot of you kids, your minds are young. They're very dumb. Your decisions are very poor. So I'm here to help you guys and guide you in making the most awesome decision that you guys can make right now this holiday season. So here I got a trustworthy chart here. Now, I've already did some stuff here. Now, back here, I'm going to hammer it. See, I had a hole here where I had another chart. There was a class before you guys. So I'm going to change this a little lower. I'm going to make a hole somewhere else. I don't have a hammer, so I will use my Nokia Lumia 900. Now, be advised, kids, don't try this at home. If you have an Apple, an iPhone, or a Crapple device, or any other type of phone device that is not a Nokia, don't try this. Only a Nokia can take a beating because it is the strongest built phones. So I'm going to prove to you guys, I'm going to hang this little chart here a little lower than the other hole that I made here. Hole. Don't think dirty now, children. So let's see what we got here. I'm going to use the front of my Nokia Lumia to hammer this nail, and I just cannot get it in, children. Let me see. Jesus. Okay, there we go. That's good enough for now. Not a problem with it. Still working awesomely fine. Okay, now, here's the chart, children, okay? Now, I'm going to compare the Crapple iPhone 5, which I don't know if y'all can see this, but don't worry, I'm going to explain to this. Let me get my trustworthy marker here, my magical marker. So we got the Crapple iPhone 5, the Samsung Galaxy Shit 3, and the Nokia Lumia 920, which is the king here, the crown, and I'm going to explain to you why it is the king in this battle, in this challenge. Now, children, the iOS, when it comes to OS, it's software. It's the way you interact with your phone. Now, the Crapple iPhone 5 has the iOS 6, which is very fast, very responsive. Not too bad, a little dab and a little bland, if you ask me. But it's still a very good OS, and that's why I put this check mark here next to it. It's a good OS, not too bad. Now here, Android, there's a big X there. That means no. That's a big no-no. That is the messiest software that you can find on the smartphone. It's full of malware, full of lag, just horrible, atrocious, messy. Now, and the reason why I put the big X, you children here are growing up, a lot of you boys out here like to watch naughty little things behind closed doors. And now with this phone, you won't get away with those naughty things. Maybe your phone will end up ruining. Your parents are going to take it to the store. The guy at the store is going to tell your parents, well, Mrs. Johnson, your child was watching porno. And your phone just malfunctioned, and you'll probably get a beating from your mother, and maybe your father will give you a 2 thumbs up, but I'm not too sure how that will play out, but you will get busted, and I know how naughty you guys are right now. You're in puberty, you want to experience new things, you want to see new things, amazing new things, and so this is not, the Android 4.0 is not the OS for you, no way, very messy, very trashy, malware infested, especially if you like to visit those nudie sites. Now, Windows Phone 8 on the Nokia Lumia is just as dependable as the iOS 6 with a tad bit more customization. I think it looks nicer than your iOS 6, but the iOS 6 has more apps. So I still give the edge. It's a draw when it comes to OS. When it comes to iOS 6 and the Windows Phone 8, I think you can go wrong with neither one of them. The iOS has more apps, but the Windows Phone 8 looks nicer. So it just depends on the route you want to go. Now on the screen, this is a big deal because this is where you watch your movies, you socialize on Facebook, talk to women on Facebook, send tweets, you know, and for you nasty little boogers, you watch your dirty stuff there. Now you got the screen, you got a 4-inch IPS LCD on the iPhone, on the Crapple Phone 5. Now you got 1136 by 640 pixels in resolution. So that's a pretty good resolution. Of course, it's a 4-inch. And you got 326 pixels per inch. So that's a pretty sharp display. Pretty good. Now, when you come over to the Samsung Galaxy Shit 3, you got a 4.8 HD Super AMOLED display. 1280 by 720 is the resolution. So it has a higher resolution than what you got on the Crapple iPhone 5. but the pixels per inch are also lower. You have only 306 pixels per inch as opposed to the iPhone 5. So while your resolution is a bit higher on the Samsung Galaxy Shit 3, your picture's probably still going to be sharper on your crapple iPhone 5. Now it's going to get nasty, dirty, and bloody, and it's going to get very destructive. When it comes to the Nokia Lumia 920, you got a 4.5 clear black Pure Motion HD Plus. Now, Pure Motion HD Plus means the highest refresh rate of any smartphone screen ever. Clear black, you can be in your playground during recess, eating peanut butter cup. The sun can be hitting your phone directly, and it will still be able to be clearly more visible than any other phone out there, I know, because the Lumia 900 has that technology. But here's where it gets very nasty here, children. 1280 by 768 is the resolution, so it blows away the competition when it comes to resolution. But that's not it. On the pixels per inch, you got 332 pixels per inch compared to 326 and 306 on the competing devices. So the clear winner in screen, you want the best screen with the fastest refresh, the brightest, the most amazing screen. Lumia 920 is the phone for you. Now, camera, you got an 8 megapixel 720 front-facing camera on the crapple iPhone 5. Now you have an 8 megapixel 1.9 front-facing camera on the Samsung Galaxy Shit 3. Now on the Nokia Lumia 920, there's no competition. You got an 8.7 megapixel Pure View technology camera on the back. The best low light picture taking, the image stabilization, it's nowhere near any. These other phones are nowhere near the image stabilization and the low light picture taking of the 8.7 megapixel Pure View technology. And it has a 1.2 megapixel front-facing camera. So the front-facing camera lags behind the other two, but your main camera destroys the other two. And I think I prefer the higher quality back camera than just better quality front camera, you know. And the back camera is always it's the best camera on any phone. So the clear winner here is Nokia Lumia 920 with the 8.7 megapixel Pure View technology. Now, the processor, you got an A6 CPU on the crapple iPhone. Undisclosed specs. On the Samsung Galaxy Shit 3 and the Lumia 920, they share the same processors. 1.5 dual-core Snapdragon S4 processors on both of these devices here. On the battery, crapple didn't want to disclose that type of information. I don't know why, but you know how they are. Now, the Samsung Galaxy's got the upper edge here with the 2100 milliamp battery. The Lumia 920 has a 2000 milliamp battery. So spec-wise, the Galaxy Shit 3 has the upper edge by a tad bit, but the screen is also a tad bit bigger. So I think if you compare them at the end of the day, 4.5 versus 4.8, that 100 little extra that you have on the Galaxy Shit 3 will probably end up being even. But I'm still a very fair person, excuse me guys, and I give the upper edge to the 2100 opposed to the 2000. So, wireless charging, no. Wireless charging for the Galaxy Shit 3, no. And wireless charging for the Lumia 920, yes. The Lumia 920 is the clear winner. Of course, I didn't put NFC here. NFC, no, yes, and yes. Now, the build, the quality, and all that, of course, the crapple iPhone has a very nice build, but the new one looks kind of crappy. I prefer the design of the 4S. Very delicate, not as durable as a Nokia product. The Samsung Galaxy Shit 3 is the worst product when it comes to build. Very cheap, very plasticky. You drop it, it will probably crack all over the place. You'll have your screen here, your body over here. The worst, absolute worst when it comes to design and quality build. Now, Nokia Lumia 920 is going to be the best built phone. As you see, I hammered this nail here with my Nokia Lumia 900. None of these other phones could do that. So, the design on the Lumia 920 is also beautiful. Curved screen, full polycarbonate body. The colors, see on these guys, you have black and white on the iPhone. On the Samsung Galaxy Shit, you got a dark blue, which is black, white, and I think a maroon. On the Nokia Lumia 920, you got red, yellow, black, white, and gray. And I heard they have a cyan might be coming out soon. So the clear winner in color and choice and design and just sexiness is the Nokia Lumia 920. So there you have it, kids. This was a quick chart, quick discussion. Crapple iPhone 5, it's decent across the board. Galaxy Shit 3 is... The Lumia 920 is clearly the king when it comes to the screen, the camera, and the wireless charging and stuff like that, it's going to be unstoppable when it comes to the, smartphone deal. So clearly I give first place to the Lumia, second place to the crappy iPhone 5, and third place, Samsung Galaxy Shit 3. Thank you, children. I'm glad to be of assistance. I hope you take my nice comparisons with your heart. Think about it very well. And when your parents ask you, what do you want for Christmas? You answer them, parent, I want a Nokia Lumia 920 because I'm a winner. I'm not a loser, because losers only deal with crap iPhone 5 and Samsung Galaxy Shit 3. We are winners. And winners deal with nothing but Nokia Lumia products. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you enjoyed the show. Thank you.